Kemi Olunloyo, the great journalist of Nigeria, and it's Friday, the 30th of August, 2019. A lot of people don't really understand what I've been doing for the last 60 days in the COSA investigation because they've put their minds that way. In the last 60 days, I told you on July 1st that I will be investigating this case. No media in Nigeria ever touched the case. Everybody was watching. Everybody was staying away. Some journalists told me they simply couldn't investigate it because there was no evidence. Because there's no evidence doesn't mean that a crime didn't occur. Sometimes crimes occur years ago, and there's evidence, or even with no evidence, does not mean that it didn't happen. What a journalist does is to go and look for the facts. This morning, some of you watched Christiana Manpour of CNN talking about something of the similar kind, where one woman went to investigate on social media. A social media investigative journalist, or a social media reporter, or a social media investigator. The haters come for her. The people who are on the side of the people that they think are innocent came for her. And Manpour said, nobody must let social media haters come to you when you're investigating something nobody else is bothering to dig on. That's what I did. Yesterday, people were handing me left, right, and center on a story I didn't report. Is it true that the police actually raided Fatoyinbo's house? Or the police seized Fatoyinbo's passport? Who told you that it happened? You read it from Goldmine TV? Goldmine read it from Sun News? Sun said somebody anonymous sent it to them? Why are all these media outlets now reporting stuff? Ask the police. I did an investigation that was independent. My investigation is independent of the police investigation. I don't want my investigation to interfere with the police investigation. Maybe there was a reason that they didn't start their investigation until I almost finished mine. I don't know that. But the police is doing the right thing. And it is not my position to influence their investigation. You see, I'm a social media influencer, and I'm the top one at it. So I can influence things very fast. You have to be careful when you're influencing somebody else's investigation. I clearly told you my investigation is independent. I also told you that 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, that the Dakolos attempted to leave the country, to go to the UK and file asylum when they saw that their case was falling down on them. Tumise Oluyode, one of the alleged victims in the case, has already fled to America. And we heard that her pastor used his might to get her the visa. We heard. Not confirmed, not denied. So as they were trying to flee themselves, allegedly, they did an interview with a UK paper, with a Nigerian reporter who's one of their friends. That Nigerian reporter, got an award from Chude. The connection is very clear. On the 31st of August, I'm going to complete my investigation. That's tomorrow. And you'll hear all the details. In that story in the UK Guardian, Busola said, the Me Too movement have suddenly abandoned her. The Nigerian Me Too movement turned against her. There was no Me Too movement. All there was celebrities that your husband called, Busola, the day before today's interview to have your support. Your husband called them to come on your page to post, to be sympathetic with you. I need to start mentioning all the celebrities now that your husband's called. And your husband called them, and they did exactly the same thing. Now those celebrities are not on Busola's pages anymore. A few are still there. So the Me Too movement turned against you, Busola? That's what you told the Guardian, and then you lied days after, saying that you never said that police came and told you to sign a document at gunpoint. Busola, are you telling the truth? No, you're not. You're a pathetic liar. Fatoyinbo didn't rape you. Busola, have you told people that your passport and your husband's passport had visas that were about to expire? Yes, Timmy told people that we didn't go to the embassy, they didn't deny us. We have visas in our passports. Snap it, put it online. No, you can't. Because you know that if we see those visas, we know they're about to expire, so you're about to renew. Now, there's nothing wrong in renewing a visa that's about to expire, but when they deny you because you have an active police investigation going on, it's something else. Who has the Dakolo's passports right now? Police. Who has Biodun Fatoyinbo's passport? Police. It is part of the police work. The police doesn't want any party leaving the country. So their passports were submitted, not seized. Be careful what media you're reading from. Sun newspapers has not touched the investigation. Now they're making it a tabloid joke. They're a tabloid, a soft sell. Sun is not considered a newspaper to me. Okay, they're modeled after the Sun in England. Half journalism, half tabloid. This is not an entertainment story, Sun. It is an investigative crime story. Each party in the case had to submit their passports. The police don't want anybody leaving. Was Fatoyinbo's house and office raided? No. Was it searched? Yes. Searched for what? They're not looking for a Crest bottle or any other brand of bitter lemon. What are they looking for? Evidence. Evidence is not just what happened 20 years ago. Did they take anything out of the house? I can't confirm, I can't deny. That's within the police parameters. The police did not announce that they took people's passports and they searched people's houses. That's part of the investigation. They're not supposed to announce. But if somebody within there told the Sun, oh, Fatoyinbo's passport seized, his house raided, it's exaggeration. I've been in journalism 25 years, 1994. And I've been an investigative journalist from the beginning. From the day we found a guy who was inviting women to his church. The front of his house looked like a church. Women went in there and went to do service. They never came out. All of them were in the basement of his house, deep in the dungeon, cut into pieces and stored in the freezer. And when he was hungry, he took a body part and cooked it and ate it. If I was one of the stars of that investigation in Philadelphia, as an investigative journalist, it made me continue until we reached Nigeria, where nobody can investigate anybody, where if you don't have money, you can't investigate. But I'm still doing it as an independent person. So please, in the next 48 hours, when I release my final report, if I have to continue, I'll continue. But I'm done. I'm done with this investigation. Busola Dakolo was not raped by Pastor Fatoyinbo. If the police finds out in their results that in fact she was raped, they'll bring their report out. I don't want to influence that. Not my business. I've done mine. If they come out like the PFN and say it's inconclusive, or like INEC, then it's inconclusive. That's not to say there wasn't a rape. But if you have physical information, physical evidence, if you knew the Dakolos 20 years ago, I interviewed all those people in Ilorin. I interviewed COSA members. I interviewed House on the Rock members. I interviewed their neighbors. I interviewed their workers. Everybody was interviewed. And you've seen my results. Tomorrow I'll have a final result for you. I'm Kemi Olunloyo, the great journalist of Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. The time right now is 2 p.m. and it's the 29th of August. The 30th of August, 2019. Thanks for listening.